Hello, I'm August from No Parents Allowed. Today I'm going to be reviewing a kangaroo math question from Benjamin 2024 to help support us to beat the competition. No rules, no pressure from parents either. So shall we get started? By the way, today I am not going to be using any algebra, even though it's a very useful way for the parents, but I feel like there are other ways that could be more efficient. So it says that a cube with the fields and numbers is given. Mary wants to write the numbers 1 to 8 on the vertices of the cube. She wants the sum of the number of the vertices around each face to be the same. Okay, now I see something very important. First of all, this looks very important. And this word is very important too. For those who don't know, the sum means what's it called? The total of the numbers. The numbers of the vertices around each face to be the same. Nothing maybe? She has already written the number 6, 7, 8 as shown. I'm definitely highlighting that. It's very important. What number should she write on the vertex marked with the question? I should also probably tell you this. A vertex means, a corner, but in a word which is complicated, basically. Mathy. Okay. So let's see what we can play with the numbers. I'm going to write all the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Long, to be honest. We've already used 6, 7, 8, so cross out. You can't use that anymore. And now let's go back, okay? To the question. Right now they're mentioning a lot about faces. The face of a square, not like my face. And they're also mentioning a lot about vertices or corners. That makes me wonder that how many faces is a corner in? Okay, let me count. This is my first one. By the way, we're using our little question mark in here is our vertex. 1, 2, and 3. So there are 3 of them. Let me just write that down. 3. And this makes me wonder another thing. Okay, I'm going to write it down here. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. Very long, by the way. Is equal to 36, right? That's the total of all the numbers he used, right? But then, and each vertex uses 3 faces, is in 3 faces. So if we times by 3, 36, right? Which is 108. That should give us, how can I explain it? For example, you take all the faces of this cube out, right? And then you plus all the vertices of all those squares, then you would get then you get 108. But then why did I find 108? Oh yeah, there's 6 of them, right? And all of them have the same sum. Because said they wanted to make it same. Oopsies. Same. That's very important. So let's do 108 divided by 6. For the very quick mathematicians, I expect you to find the answer around in 3 seconds. That's 18. So now we find out it's 18 per face. Now let's go back to the original question. A plus 7 is equal to 15, right? And 18 minus 15 is 3. And of course, we all know, all children probably know, that right now, the only two numbers that we can use to make 3, because by the way, there are 2 slots, because I'm talking about this face, this one. And there are only 2 slots left. That's why you need to use 2 numbers, which would mean we need to use 2 and 1. And that would result in us not knowing which one goes the 1 in and the other one. So where does the 2 go? Where does the 1 go? So a mystery. So let's just randomly put them and see if it's correct or not. If it's wrong, well, let's just swap the places and then we can find out the other answer. So let me just randomly put this guy as 1 and this guy as 2. Now can we find the question mark? Oh yeah, I just remember we have to cross out 1 and 2. Because, okay, now we have 3, 4, and 5 left. Now let's do the same thing as we did. 6 plus 2 plus 8 is equal to 16. 18 minus 16 is 2. But hang on, we already used 2 a long time ago. So, 2 isn't there. And 2 is actually, in reality, here. So let me write it now. 1 and 2. So this is 2 and this is 1. But what happened? It's gone a bit too thick. Sorry about that. 2 and 1. Okay. Now we figured it out. Let's replace the numbers. This is not 2 anymore. This is a 1. Everyone got that? And this is not 16 anymore, of course. It's a 15. So, and 18 minus 15 is 3. So, 3 is in the question mark. But wait, let's just make sure it's 3. Because, I mean, like, everybody makes mistakes, so why not check? If that's 3, then what else could we find? Let's use the same technique. 1 plus 7 plus 6. By the way, for those who are thinking about what face we're using this face. 1 plus 7 plus 6. That is equal to, what was a different color now? Let me just change it back. Okay, there. 1 plus 7 plus 6, okay? That's equal to, any of you know? 14. 18 minus 14 is 4. Oh yeah, I just forgot to cross out 3 over here, so should do it while I'm doing here. 4, cross out that 4. And then we only have 5 left, so 5 has to be there. 5 plus 4 plus 6 plus 3 is equal to 18. So as it looks, this works. So let's answer C. The answer is 3. So we're coming to the end of this question. First of all, I would always like you to leave a like, especially because I have a lot of solutions that don't involve algebra and very simple to and easy to understand. Another thing that I want you to do is that if you have any other solutions, of course I would prefer that didn't involve algebra, because I would say that sometimes solutions without using algebra is a lot more efficient. Even though most parents teach you to use algebra, mine definitely did. It is a good way, but then I feel like it's not simple and easy. You can make your brain explode sometimes. I remember A plus D plus minus C times by E. It's too confusing. So I would love to know another solution for this question without using algebra. Also follow me so we can learn together, learn new solutions without using algebra, and support each other and maybe even beat kangaroo maths. Who knows? You might be the winner of kangaroo maths this time. So bye bye and hope to see you later. I'm just hoping that okay. Let me go. I think my parents might have noticed that I was gone a bit too long and sneaking. Okay, so bye bye and thank you for listening.